Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ooh, I just hit myself in the face. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my Loverlies. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am so very happy that you found me. I do so hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned, and definitely when that makeup is cheap. Guys, today's video doesn't really have any big giant purpose. I just wanted to come on and say hello, maybe chat for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a chatty get ready with me. Maybe fill you in on what's going on. We're going to do this really pretty eye look. I want to try and play with some stencils. I ordered some stencils off of Amazon. Was it Amazon? I ordered some stencils off of Amazon a little while ago. They look like this. I thought this spider was really fun. I want to try to do like a spidery Halloween face paint kind of thing. But we're going to do this eye look. I'm going to be using a couple of different palettes. So the BH Cosmetics Absinthe Palette. This was from last year's Halloween release. And then I'm going to use the Profusion Mean Girls Is this the Yearbook? Yeah, the Yearbook. So we're going to use this palette and this palette. We're going to do this eye look. It's actually super pretty, but very easy to do. It's kind of like a half cut crease moment, but we've got like a nice big kind of connecting wing. It's so pretty, and you guys know we're all about high impact, low effort. So we're just going to dive right into it. I have been waiting on my BoxyCharm. I already have my eyeshadow primer on. I am still using my Photo Focus Rose eyeshadow primer. Y'all, we are literally like, it is almost gone. We have that much left. I am so stoked. What was I saying? Oh, I've been waiting on my BoxyCharm to get here, and it's finally in my post office box, but Mr. Hubby works from like 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening, and then by the time he gets off, the post office is closed. So I've been trying to get my package for a couple days now, but thankfully Mr. Hubby has tomorrow off. The reason he has tomorrow off though is, y'all, he has been so grumpy. I love my husband. I love him so much. He is the apple of my eye, truly. But y'all, when this man is in pain, men are just big children anyway, but when this man is in pain, I am telling you, he is the grumpiest, most biggest sourpuss the world has ever seen. And his tooth has been killing him. And he, you know, men are big babies anyway, and he just does not like the dentist and doesn't go to the dentist. He's really meticulous about his teeth and things, and brushes and flosses and all that good stuff. But he also really likes this one. He also really likes sweet stuff. We like sugar. We like sugar in this house, okay? It makes me mad because he can eat 20 Snickers bars and not gain an ounce. And all I have to do is look at one and I gain 10 pounds. Makes me so mad. Anyway, he likes his candy. And it does a doozy on his teeth, right? So he had a tooth, and he finally let me look at it, probably I want to say a couple days ago. And y'all, this tooth was so bad. It was so bad. He had a really big cavity in it. And no wonder he's been so freaking grumpy. It's because he's in pain. So I finally made him get on the phone and call the dentist. So he called the dentist, but they couldn't get him in for a couple of days. So you just kind of had to grin and bear it. But they got him in. They got him in and saw him today, and they pulled his tooth, so he's not in pain anymore. I am so excited. And on top of that, he gets tomorrow off. So we're just gonna have a really good good day tomorrow, just kind of chilling out. But so luckily, Sean has tomorrow off too. He's got a big weekend, like a 5-day weekend. I guess the teachers are, I'm not even sure what's going on, but Sean has tomorrow off, and then he also has Monday and Tuesday off, which means basically that he has a 5-day weekend. So I'm thinking tomorrow we're gonna do like either a movie day or maybe go outside if the weather's all right. maybe go outside and play some badminton, something like that, do a family day. So I'm super, super excited about that. I can't wait. It just feels like this week it's been a little bit rough. And then Sean got home from school today, and he's had a lot of projects and stuff to do at school. Like this week, he had a lot to do, and he came home today, and he was like, "You never know, like when someone you love has had a rough day, and they just kind of walk in the house, and they just kind of like fall into your arms." He just walked in the house and gave me the biggest hug ever. He just kind of like melted in my arms, and I was like, "What's going on, baby? What's going on?" And he told me that they had a STEM activity at school today, and he got put in a group, but nobody in the group would help him, so he ended up having to do like the assignment himself. And his teacher, the teacher that was, I guess, overseeing the activity, was not very nice to him. And he was like, "Well, I tried my best," because I guess they had to do something, and they had a time limit, right? And he wasn't able to get it done in time. And I understand if he's like goofing off, or if he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Reprimanding him is acceptable. I mean, it's what you got to do. But he was trying, and he was the only one in his group that was actually trying to get the assignment done. And the teacher comes over, and she was like, "You're the only team that didn't get it finished." And Sean was like, I tried, but no, no one would help me." And she was like, "I don't want to hear your excuses. You just didn't try hard enough." And he was like, "Mom, I wanted to cry." You want to talk about Mama Bear like roaring to the surface? I was like attack mode instantly. I was like, "What was his teacher's name?" And my son knows me. My son knows me because he wouldn't tell me the name of the teacher, because he knows that she would 100% receive a very not nice call from me. He was like, "Mom, I'm probably exaggerating a little bit." I was like, "Did she make you cry?" He was like, "I had a tear escape, but it was really just stress." And I was like, oh. And you don't want to call, and you don't want to make a big fuss about it, right? Because that just embarrasses him, right? And that just kind of like makes the situation worse. So I had to let it go, but you could tell he was not feeling it. He was not feeling it at all. So I was like, "Baby, just go get some comfy jammies on. Mama's got you." So I fixed him a plate of Oreos and a glass of milk, and I just gave him a couple Oreos and a glass of milk, and then I made him a big old giant turkey and pepper jack sandwich because he won't eat at school. You guys know I'm a chef, and he is, sadly, I don't know if it's sad or not, but he is 100% a food snob, and he just can't do cafeteria lunches for the most part. Like some days, if they have like pizza or things like that, he is all for it. But there are other days where he's just like, "Nah, I'd rather not eat. I'll just wait till I get home." So I usually have him something waiting to eat by the time he gets home. So I made him a sandwich, and he sat down, and he got in his comfy pajamas, and he told me, he was like, "Mom, sometimes I feel like you're the only person that's ever nice to me." You want to talk about my heart breaking just a little bit? If I could carry that little boy in my pocket 24/7 and protect him from any and everything, y'all, Lord, as my witness, I would do it in a heartbeat. But unfortunately, you just kind of have to let them go out into the world and do their thing, right? So I just kind of loved on him. I gave him his sandwich, and he is happy as all get out right now. He is chilling on his bed. He's got his earphones in. He's watching his manga or reading his manga. He inhaled his sandwich. He had his Oreos and milk, and all is right with his world again. So I'm happy. My husband got his tooth out, so that's wonderful. He's going to be in a good mood when he gets home today. It's wonderful. It's been equal parts and wonderful today, but I'm feeling like tonight's going to be a really, really good night. Plus, I'm in a really great mood. Not sure why, but I am. I got most of my laundry done today. I got some work done, like TikToks and things like that. Just happy with the way that life is going right now. I still haven't gotten my vehicle fixed. yet. I just haven't been able to. We're going into the shade Blackout now. And I'm taking that on my e.l.f. eyeliner brush. This is one of my very, very favorite brushes to do for any kind of like detail line work. This is just a really great, it's thin but dense enough that it keeps and holds its shape, and I love that it's got this really straight flat edge. It lets you be super precise with placement. I love this brush. I wish I had 20 of them. Where was I going with that? Anyway, I'm just hoping that tonight's going to be a good night. Still haven't gotten the car fixed. We just haven't. We're in the process of saving up money for that. But it's coming slowly but surely. I just need to replace a hose, like like an antifreeze or a coolant hose. And then as soon as I can get that replaced, the car will be drivable. So it shouldn't be that expensive, hopefully. But other than that, Stuart finally got off probation at work. So I'm really happy about that. He's been doing so well. And you know, a job is a job. And it's not always like the most fun thing in the world to do, but he's good at his job, and he gets compliments, and like they have this system at his work where if somebody is impressed with the job that you've done, they fill out this kind of form, and it goes into his permanent record, and I think it's recommendations or something like that. Anyway, it's basically like a gold star, right? And it goes into his permanent file, and he's gotten so many of that. I'm so happy for him. I feel like he is going to, he's going to be climbing the ladder, so to speak. And I'm very happy for him. He's got more ambition than I've seen him have, more drive than I've seen him have in a long while. So that makes me so happy. I'm going to go into the shade Unleashed Spirit, so this center one right here, and I'm just going to use this to kind of soften and blend this line a little bit. On top of that, ooh, puppy update. The puppies are doing fantastically. They're big and strong and super happy. Giant little pains in my hiney for sure, but we love them anyway. We have 6 dogs, and like, you don't realize when they're puppies, you don't realize that they're actually going to grow up and be like big dogs. But they're getting to the point now where they're not so little puppies anymore, and it's just like, we're going to have 6 full-grown dogs, and I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. I don't know what we're going to do with them. And feeding them, y'all, they go through a bag of dog food. Like, you know, one of those 18-pound bags of dog food? They'll go through one of those in, like, I don't know, a week and a half. Those things aren't cheap. The price of everything is going up so incredibly quickly. It's absolutely insane. But you know what? I'm blessed. I am so blessed. I hope that you guys, oopsie daisy. I hope that you guys are having a really fantastic week. I know that this week is almost over. I know that tomorrow is Friday, so I hope you all have some amazing plans for your Friday evening. Even if those amazing plans are just going home, locking the door, and ignoring everyone for 2 days, I hope that you get to do at least something that brings you joy. I am really excited about this weekend just because that's what I want to do. I want to shut the door, I want to lock it, and I want to lock the world out for a couple of days. I just want to enjoy my home and my family and be with the people that I love and eat and cook and just enjoy, right? I've been doing the weirdest thing where, because I have to wake up Sean I get up in the morning and I wake up Sean and I get him on the bus, and then I make Mr. Hubby's coffee and get him up and then get him off to work. But I am so paranoid for some reason. I've been having really bad dreams. And then I'll wake up out of my dream, and then I don't want to lay back down because if I go back to sleep too quickly, I'll end up just like falling right back into the bad dream. And I don't want that to happen. So what I end up doing is just going and sitting on the couch, and because I'm still exhausted, I end up sitting on the couch and falling asleep sitting up, and then I'll fall asleep while I'm biting my tongue, and it's the most annoying thing, and it is causing me so many problems because I literally sleep like this, biting my tongue. and I'll wake up and my back's on fire and my neck hurts. So I've got to figure out how to stop doing that. I really would like to not do that anymore. But then I tell myself, like, I'm paranoid that I won't wake up. Like, if I go back to sleep, like if I go fully back to sleep and get all comfy and all that good stuff, I'm scared that I won't wake up in time to wake everybody else up, and then we'll all be late, and then it'll all be my fault. So I just don't let myself go back to sleep. And I've got to stop doing that, because then I find that I'm just exhausted all day. And I'm just not getting, like, good rest, you know? And then I was looking into maybe, like, herbal supplements and stuff like that to kind of help me, like, to help me sleep and not have such bad dreams. And I found a couple, but again, they're all super expensive. My favorite ones that I use, and I take two, they're gummies, right? And I take 2 of them every night. They're the ZQL melatonin. They're drug-free, but they're the melatonin gummies. I think they're delicious. It's like my little treat before I go to bed. And I take 2 of those, and they really help me, like, get to sleep, but they don't keep me asleep. I need something that is going to keep me asleep so I can really wake up refreshed and well rested. So if you guys know anything that's affordable that could help, or even any like home remedies or anything like that, I would love to know. Anything that would help would be so nice. I love doing these kind of cut creases because they just look a little bit more interesting, but they're really not that big of a, you know, they're not that much more effort. I like doing this little wing on the outer part, and then as soon as I get this part filled in, I'll continue this green part to towards the inner tear duct. It's going to be super cute. So I have been basically living on TikTok here recently, and I see all of these videos, right, about, let's go into this elixir. Such a pretty bright green like shimmer. It's not really metallic, it's more of like a shimmer. It's very glittery and very reflective and super pretty. But I've been living on TikTok here recently. I am having so much fun making content. I actually just posted a video. If you guys are not following me on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, all that good stuff, my handles will be in the description box below, along with everything that I'm using in today's video. I know that I'm not really talking about what I'm using, but I will, of course, list everything in the description box below. But I have been loving TikTok so much, and I just posted a video because I found a dupe, and I am so proud of this one. I probably am not the first one to discover it, but I was super excited when I like realized it was like light bulb, because they're so similar. So I compared the NYX Born to Glow against the Givenchy Prisma Libre Glow Foundation. Y'all, when I tell you they're freaking identical, they are identical. I put one on each side of my face, and then went ahead and did my full routine and things like that. Y'all, but my skin looked, first of all, it looked stunning, right? It was really beautiful. I love both of those foundations, but they looked identical. I am super proud of that. And not only that, but the Givenchy, which I absolutely adore, it's $50. It is $50 a bottle, and y'all know we ain't got it like that. But the NYX Born to Glow is only $10, so that makes me very happy. So if you haven't tried the NYX Born to Glow foundation, definitely go check it out. I think it's totally worth $10. And on top of that, I think the shade range is pretty all right. I wear the shade Porcelain. If you're anywhere near me, the shade Porcelain matches me almost perfectly. Can you hear my baby laughing in the background? Oh, I love that. I love that. He's happy, and that makes me happy. But I've also been seeing a lot of TikToks about women and, you know, trying to be younger and trying to look younger and talking about how being old and looking old, like people get shamed for it and stuff. I guess there is a trend going around. It's like, tell me you don't look your age without telling me you look your age. And here's how I feel about that. Okay, because I might be odd. You can call me odd, and that is definitely okay. If you think I'm weird, that's all right. We can still be friends. We can still be friends if you think I'm weird. But I like looking my age. I come on here and I joke around about, oh, you know, I look old and I hate my wrinkles and this and that and the other thing. And as much as that is partially true, I'm excited about being old. And I know that's weird, but listen to me. I am excited about being a grandmother. I am excited because, you know, at this point in my life, I have to work hard, right? I have to work hard. I have to get up every single day and I have to bust my hiney and I have to take care of children and husbands and life in general. I have to, you know, I have to pay my bills and, you know, be a productive member of society, right? But then when I get old, when I get older, right? I can spoil my grandchildren, right? I will be secure in the knowledge that I have raised an absolutely amazing human being, right? I can send him off into the world to go procreate and, you know, live his life, right? And then when I get grandchildren, I can steal my grandchildren away for a couple hours or a couple days. I can spoil the absolute living daylights out of them. And then I can send them home to their mama when I get tired. Right. When I get old, I will be secure in the knowledge, or at least hopefully, I will be secure in the knowledge that I have done my duty to society. I have paid my dues, as it were. And that's another one of the reasons that I struggle so hard to try and, you know, save some kind of money, like retirement. Like you have no idea how much I am looking forward to retirement. Like I want to be old and I want to be sitting in a house somewhere or on a porch somewhere in my muumuu talking about the weather, right? Just watching the world pass me by. Nobody's gonna bother me. I don't want to be like some cantankerous, grumpy old lady, but I just want to be that old lady that sits on the porch and gives everybody cookies and everybody calls, you know, everybody comes over to say hello. And I just want life to slow down a little bit, right? I am excited for that. And that is one of the biggest reasons I work so hard to try and put money away and try to save money and try to, you know, look forward to that. Like, and I know that getting old is not, you know, it's not spectacular, right? Getting old comes with its own problems, you know, pain, and the body deteriorates and things like that. But I'm excited for life to slow down. I'm excited to see the person my son is going to become. I am excited to see how the world is going to change. I'm excited to be able to, like I said, sit on my front porch and with my husband and just enjoy life, right? Because when you're young and when you're our age, or my age anyway, I don't know how old you are, but when you're my age, everything is just work hard, prepare for the future, prepare for your children's future, like everything, right? Everything is so, what is the word? Not exciting. That's not the word I'm looking for. I can't find the word. But everything is so important, right? Sometimes I feel like I am a squirrel just trying to like get enough food for winter, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to gather enough supplies so that at some point I can sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor. And I don't feel like that time is, though I do enjoy my life, I just don't feel like that time is right now, right? I feel like right now is the time to prepare, hopefully. And then hopefully I will be well prepared enough to be able to enjoy my golden years. But I can't wait to have a house full of screaming grandchildren. And I can't wait for my son to bring home the love of his life. And I can't wait to, I just can't wait for all of the things that come, as you get older, right? And as much as I'm enjoying my time now, and as much as, like, I'm not saying I'm just kind of like wishing my life away, but I definitely don't see it as something to be scared of, right? And the thing about it is beauty fades, right? And you guys, I have seen so many celebrities spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep hold of their youth, right? Because youth is the golden ticket, right? Y'all, I don't care about my youth. I don't care about my youth. Is it great that I don't have a bunch of wrinkles? And is it great that, I can put on makeup and it look good and all that good stuff? It's wonderful. But I'm going to do the same thing when I'm wrinkly, when I'm old and wrinkly and don't have a smooth spot on my face. I'm still going to be sitting here putting on my bright green eyeshadow and loving life, because that's not going to change. And honestly, if my entire world is contingent upon the fact that I am young and beautiful, then I have not built my world correctly. Like, if I lose my value because I can no longer present a young, smooth facade, I'm not interested. I am not interested. If my only value to you is my youth or the way that I look, then that's not real value. That's not real value, because I don't think that beauty is one of those things that is that important, right? Like, I think what's important is the fact that I would give you the shirt off my back if you needed it. What I think is important is that if you're having a bad day and if I don't know you, if I walk up to you at the supermarket and I can tell that you're sad, and I do this all the time, and I can tell that you're sad, and I know that if I can give you a compliment and it's going to brighten your day in some small way, or if I can come up to you and I feel like you need a hug, I'm going to do that. That's value, right? That is true value. That is a true, what is the word I'm looking for? That is my true contribution to the human race, right? My kindness, my insight. My value is that I can go in that kitchen, right? As broke as I am 99% of the time, I can go in that kitchen and I can take a bag of flour and some freaking Crisco and I can whip up a 5-star dinner, right? That's value. That's my value. The fact that I sit here and can, pass for attractive, kind of, is great. That's great, but there's always going to be somebody out there. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world. You could be Giselle Bundchen, right? You could be Heidi Klum. You could be the most incredibly gorgeous woman in the world. And there are still going to be people out there that don't think that don't think you're beautiful, that don't think, you know what I mean? It's like this whole Adam Levine situation. He is married to one of the most beautiful women in the world, right? And still didn't value her enough to be respectful and not cheat on her. So at the end of the day, beauty really doesn't have anything to do with it. Beauty doesn't have anything to do with it. What does matter is who you choose to surround yourself with. What matters is the love and the everything else, right? So when I see these TikToks of these women talking about, I don't feel beautiful, and I just wish that they could understand that there is not just one definition of beautiful, Beauty isn't always just what's on the outside. Beauty does have 1,000,001 different definitions. There is a different definition for beauty for as many people as there are on the planet. We're all going to think beauty means something completely different. And if there is nothing else that I do in this world, I'm going to teach my child that. I'm gonna try to help you guys discover that as well. Because as much as we love our makeup and as much as we love to paint our face and make ourselves up all pretty and this and that and the other thing, it's just the icing on the cake. It's just the icing on the cake. You could put all, if let's say this, okay? So you could put all the frosting. Say you have a fruit cake, right? Because we all know that those are, right? They're gross, absolutely disgusting. But they're pretty, right? They look like they have all these really big, beautifully jeweled pieces of fruit. It looks like it's gonna be absolutely delicious, right? I think they're beautiful. You slice it open and you think, oh, this is gonna be amazing. And then you go to take a bite out of it and you're like, ugh. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I would rather be the scrunched up, melting cake in the corner that once you cut up and take a bite out of, you're like, oh, I'm in heaven. I will be that cake. I'll be that cake. I'll stand in the corner and I'll keep to myself. And the ones that really care and the ones that are worthy of me will come and investigate and find the beauty. They'll find the beauty there. Guys, what do we think of this eye look? I'm kind of in love with it. What do we think? It's so pretty. I'm going to put just a little bit of something around the edge of my cut crease just to kind of help it feel a little bit more finished. But speaking of TikTok, guys, I'm really loving making the TikToks. I absolutely adore the long form content. YouTube has my heart. Always will. I absolutely love my YouTube, but I've been having so very much fun playing with the shorter form content, kind of figuring out, and I'm having so much fun learning how to edit and stuff like that. I can't wait. Hopefully, I'm trying to save up because I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some kind of like computer. I don't know what kind of computer I will be able to afford, but I'm hoping that for like Black Friday or something like that, a computer or a laptop or something like that will go on sale so I can get like a bigger computer because I don't have a computer right now. My husband has one, but he uses it for gaming and I don't really want to like, I don't really want to like take over his laptop. So I want to try to get something super cheapy just so I can start editing and stuff. I lost my pinky. I lost my pinky nail. I was doing laundry today and I was pulling the clothes out of the washer, trying to flip them over to the dryer, and I heard chick, and my nail just kind of flung way across the laundry room, and I couldn't find it. So our pinky is bare. But I'm hoping I can get a laptop so I can start editing and stuff like that. I'm having so much fun learning how to edit on TikTok and stuff like that. I don't like put filters. I don't ever use filters on any of my videos or anything like that. But I do, like, I kind of have to like edit it for time and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to kind of learn how to edit. I want to learn how to do better transitions. I'm trying to work on my transitions right now. I feel like that would help me a lot if I could work on my transitions. But I think my videos are super cute. If you guys watch any of my shorter videos, please let me know what you think about them in the comments. Let me know if you have any tips or suggestions, constructive criticism. That is always welcome. Any ideas you might have, I would appreciate as well. Oh, also, I'm back to my Lash Princess because I want to use this up before it goes bad. But I have been using this tube of Lancome mascara, and it is to die for. It is so good. I love this thing so much. I'm so happy that I picked it up. If you missed my Burke's haul, definitely go check that out. It's not really a haul, but I did get a couple of things from Burke's last time I went, and they were super cute. I love everything that I picked up. This week's New Makeup Monday is going to be amazeballs. I cannot wait for it. We're going to finally dive in and play with a couple of those W7 palettes that we got. And they just look really nice. I can't wait to figure out like what we're going to create with them. But guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I'm going to finish my face. Of course, I will be posting finished pictures over on Instagram and TikTok like I always do. I don't filter my pictures, but I do try to mess with the light and stuff. I do try to show off the makeup to the best of my ability, but I never filter, I never face tune, anything like that. I just mess with the lighting. So yeah, if my pictures look filtered, it's not filtered. It's just I do mess with the lighting, and sometimes it kind of makes them look a little bit wonky. But I'm really just, it's not about me. I don't care how I look. I'm really just trying to show off the makeup to the best of my ability. I also have a little bit of a TikTok coming on this look too, if you guys are interested. And as always, I will post everything I used in the description box below, along with the tags to my other socials. Guys, if you're following me everywhere, you don't have to miss a moment of content. I post content every single day. And there are things that I only post on Facebook and things I only post on Instagram and TikTok. So it's not just the same stuff over and over and over again. Guys, this is the eye look. What do we think? I think it is very, very pretty. I love you so, so very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this video was somewhat enjoyable for you. I hope it was entertaining in some small way. As always, no filters, no edits, no fancy lighting. It's just me sitting in front of my camera, playing with some makeup, talking about life, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Until next time, my beautiful, amazing, mesmerizing mamas, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.